Hey Sim fans, Crystal here, and welcome back to my Sims 4 Alienated series. It's a story play, and we're back with Xsane. I had her call into work today. It's Monday, and she's supposed to be going to work, but she's like, she hasn't stopped glowing, and I guess it's because of the pregnancy, or maybe because she's like in the third trimester. I don't know, but she has not stopped glowing, and I was afraid to send her to work in this condition. That and the fact that she is in her third trimester and is, oh well, she's in labor like right now. This just happened, but I knew she was going to go into labor at any moment, and didn't want her to have like be at work when she went into labor. So here we go. I'm going to head into the hospital. So her and Brandon had they got home kind of late after the cafe, last night, and they were laying in bed, and they were talking about now that they've got a baby coming, yes, they could shift some stuff around in their house, and she can move her lab to the bunker, and then the baby, in where the lab is now, and they can make it work, and they may have to for a little bit, but they actually talked about trying to move into maybe a little bit bigger house and having some more space. So I'm going to have her check in at the front desk. It just kind of helps the whole labor thing go faster if you check in at the front desk. Otherwise, they'll wander around the hospital for sometimes hours before they go into labor. This, you check in and they pretty much go into labor right away. But yeah, they were discussing it. They don't have a lot of money. They've got $8,000. She spends a lot of money buying the materials to build a spaceship. They had kind of a good nest egg going, but Brandon knows that that's something she really wants to do. Of course, that was also before her family abducted him. So, and at the time, they didn't know that she was pregnant, or she may not have been pregnant at the time she bought the spaceship. And so they didn't know that they'd have to think about moving. So I don't know if they have enough money to move yet. I could certainly try to move them, but I wanted to wait. I want to get the baby born, and maybe to the age of a child, and then of course get them married, which I was gonna do this weekend because of course they're off this weekend. So I was gonna get them married, and they probably won't get to do much of a honeymoon because they'll have a kid. But then once the kid's a child, maybe that's enough time where they could kind of save up some money. I've got to send Xsane to work and get her earning some dough, and so they can buy a house. I've scoped out some houses in the neighborhood, and there's a house across the street that I would like them to move into. It's a 3-bedroom. It's very spacious. It's on a bigger lot. There's room in the backyard for a bunker for her spaceship, so she can pack that up and kind of continue building that. So I'm guessing it's going to be a human baby because they've got the human thing out. It's a boy. Xsane Moon. Okay, Xsane Moon. Well, I don't know. What other? Zachary Moon. I kind of like Zachary Moon. Let's go with that. But evidently he's going to be human, right? Or do they always put this bassinet out no matter? Because then they're like, oh, it's alien. Look, it's Zachary Moon. He's wearing like a little alien onesie, and I'm sure this doctor is like, what the what? This woman just had a baby alien. It's okay, Xsane, just pass it off as you were abducted. There you go. You were abducted. And hey, but why did you change? You were abducted and you got pregnant. It's one of our other new outfits. We got that with I want to say the movie stuff pack, I think, is where we got that dress. I get them all confused now. They just like muddle together because we have so many packs and stuff. I know you guys aren't going to believe this, but at the rate that they're releasing stuff stuff for The Sims 4. We get something pretty much every month and have for the year that well, it's been more than a year that the game's been out, almost a year and a half. We'll be definitely catching up to Sims 3 in no time, so plenty of content. Alright, so there should be like a special... Oh, they didn't do the alien bassinet. Oh well. Oh well. I've seen once before an alien bassinet, but that's okay. But we've got Zachary, alien baby. I've also been informed that once Zachary becomes a child, he will be able to don a disguise. So that's great news, so that he doesn't have any trouble going to school. For now, they'll have to keep Zachary indoors. He should be a child by the time the wedding comes up, which is good because we obviously don't want to send Zachary to daycare. So, and she really needs to make some money. So we may have him take some vacation days. How many vacation days? He's got 3. Okay, well, that will work because Zachary should age up in about 3 days. And we don't want to send Zachary to daycare in the alien state, obviously. Let's see. Sorry. I told you guys, every time I record, that's when people want to contact me. My phone will be quiet all day, but as soon as I start recording for YouTube, everyone needs me. Okay. But yeah, I'll probably, since he makes a lot less money than her, he makes 26 bucks an hour. She makes 72 an hour. So, and she's, you know, kind of heading towards a promotion. She's had 10 breakthroughs or whatever. What level is she? She's a technological innovator. Level 5. She's only halfway through. So we're definitely going to send her to work so she can get the big bucks. And he can stay home with Zachary. Again, so that he's not discovered. There is room in the bunker, if we kind of bird's eye this, to move her lab equipment down here. And of course make this Zachary's room. For now, he can sleep in here, but next to the bed. So I mean, they can stay here, and they may have to for a while because they'll have to get some money built up in the house. But I do want to move them. If you look across the street here, this is the house I'm scoping out. Now this is a build by Ruthless KK also. And it fits in great with Oasis Springs. It's got the fencing and everything. And 3-bedroom. There's 2 kids' rooms upstairs. Parents' room on the first level. And it's just beautiful and spacious. Plenty of room in the backyard to do a bunker for the spaceship and everything. Even a garden where they can have their own fresh vegetables and stuff. We can hire a gardener. And I don't know, if you hire a gardener, do you get to keep the harvestables? Or does he keep those? Or how does that work? I guess we'll get to find out. But I mean, you guys can comment. If you don't think they should move, we'll keep them where they're at. The house is big enough. Like I said, we can easily convert this room to Zachary's room. This was a child's room when she moved in the house, or a guest room, if you will, and she converted it to a lab because obviously she was not planning on having any children. But I think it would be fun for her to have another kid, and in that case, I would definitely want to move them into a bigger house. And since that one's a 3-bedroom, it would kind of be ready to go. So, I don't know. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh no, hang on. I was gonna change it. What are they even listening to? I don't even know. But she's still glowing. She's so happy from having the baby. She's still glowing. He, of course, missed half a day of work because of the labor. You know, she called him and he left work, of course, to go meet her at the hospital. So, I think I will... Oh, I've got bills. Let's see. I might... Yeah, we'll pay the bills, and that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna put them down to almost $6,000. Uh-oh. Zachary is upset, probably hungry. This is my first baby alien, you guys. I'm so excited. Look at his legs. They look like shiny and plasticky and stuff. It's different. First alien baby in The Sims. I was hoping he was an alien because it just makes the story that much more interesting. I really was hoping for an alien baby. I'm glad it worked out that way. So, didn't really care if it was a boy or a girl. Just wanted an alien. I think it's kind of better that it's a boy because we've got Xsane, a female alien. Now I'll get to play a male alien. I think Derek. Oh no. Okay. I think Derek's okay. It doesn't appear that her family members impregnated him. It's some kind of a sick joke, which I'm glad. Of course, her family doesn't know that she has had a baby. I mean, how would they? Unless they are still spying on her, but she hasn't been up there. We can have her just kind of work on the ship some today, and we'll let Brandon do whatever. Looks like he's just gonna clean up, but yeah, I need to send her to work. They need money. Of course, they'll sell the house that they have, which minus the rocket ship. I don't know if this will include the rocket ship or not. This is worth 50 grand. So it might be worth a little less than that because I'm going to be backpacking the rocket ship. And then this house, I don't think it's going to tell me without going into map view how much it is, but I'm sure it's probably over 100,000. But they've got 50-ish because of the house that they live in. Because we've upgraded the appliances, and I mean, it's a nice house. It's just small. And it was fine when it was just her and Brandon. But now that they have a kid, I mean, there's no yard for the kid to play in. To speak of, it's all a bunker. And the house is so cramped that there's really not... Unless I just expanded this basement and just made it like a giant playroom. You know, which I could also do. There's just not a lot of running around room. It's just not very open. It's more like... This is more like a little apartment than a house. So... thinking of moving them. Plus, it'd let them give them a chance to expand the family, also. But yeah, I said next. I know last time I was like, "Oh, wedding episode, tune in," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, they've got work." So I was like, I can't do the wedding next episode. They have work to do. And I really was gonna send her, but then I was like, "Oh, she's gonna have this baby like any minute, and I'm gonna get her to work, and she's gonna get started, and she's gonna go into labor." I don't know if vacation is paid. That I'm not sure of. If you have actual vacation days earned up, if you still get paid or not. I guess we'll know like at the end of the day. Normally she gets off at 7 and it's like 6:12. So we'll see if the 5,900 increases, if it's paid vacation or not. I mean, come on, if you earn vacation days, like I said, she has 4. I would think those are paid vacation days. It's only if you like fake call in because you don't have vacation days that, you know, you probably wouldn't get paid. But this is earned time for her. I hope she gets paid. Let's just put it that way. But they're kind of homebound anyway until Zachary ages up, and we'll let Brandon stay at home for that. He can be home dad. He's like getting down. They're both very... He's flirty. Why don't you come pay some attention to your son? I wonder really how Brandon feels about having an alien baby. He's like right by the window. Right by the window. Everyone can like, oh, look at our alien baby. Hopefully there's not like a ton of creepers that just like go spying in windows in this neighborhood. I think this neighborhood's pretty empty, actually. I mean, the house that I put out is empty. I think someone lives here. No? Oh, yeah. Gil Cornwell lives there. And then the roomies or whatever live here. This is the famous house you've seen a lot in review videos and when they were coming out with the base game. This is a nice house. I don't know what size it is or anything. But this one, I love this one. It fits right in. It's nice. I would like them to expand on their family. I think that would be fun. What's he doing? He's back on the computer. Corey Robbins would like to come over. No, we're going to have to cancel because of the whole alien baby thing. Did I put them in clubs? No. Okay, no. Well, that makes sense because they try not to do a ton of social interacting. Alright, so did she finish the ship? Wow. But now we have to upgrade it to the wormhole generator, which is another $1,000. Hey, she did get paid for her workday, by the way. Which basically just paid for her upgrade. But she's got to add the wormhole generator so that she can travel to Sixum and give her family some black eyes for kidnapping her soon-to-be husband. I think I've slipped and actually called Brandon her husband on a couple of occasions, but they're not married yet. He did propose. They are engaged. It's going to be, for The Sims, a long engagement because it's going to be like a whole week, which is like a quarter of a year for us. So, I mean, think about it. Their baby's going to be a child by the time they get married. So it's a while. It's going to be a long engagement. But it's necessary that they do things like this so that Zachary's not discovered. Imagine if Zachary's discovered and then scientists swoop in and take him away from them, their baby, because they want to run a bunch of experiments on him. And yeah, they could pass it off as from his abduction, or from, she could say she was abducted, or when she went up for one of her explorations due to work, you know, that they nabbed her and did some experiments or whatever. I mean, they could try to play it off all they want, but if they actually like tried to test Xsane's blood or something, I mean, they're gonna know right away something's up. She's got a ways to go in this upgrade, though. It's gonna take a while. He can cook really good. What is he doing here? Maybe he's just gonna grab a serving of something. There's like a really strange noise outside. I think someone's mowing. That's kind of crazy. It's too early to mow. Usually we don't have to start mowing until like April. Like, I don't know what the heck they're mowing. It hasn't rained in over a month. But yeah, she's like not even a quarter of the way done. But her needs are good, so. Who's this? Marcus Flex. There's a rumor going around that a crazy party is happening at the chalet. Okay. We'll send him to the chalet. Why not? Xsane can stay with Zachary take care of him. He's kind of been watching Zachary all day while she works on the ship, so let's give him some dad time off with his buddy. Oh, I'm running out of time. Well, I'll pause it here at the party, and we'll pick up at the party for the next episode, and so that you can see the party at the chalet or the Von Haunt Estates. I've been to this particular party on a couple of occasions, so it's pretty fun. I'll pause it and we'll pick up here next, but thanks for watching. Sorry about the whole confusion on the wedding episode thing. There will be a wedding episode, obviously, just on their weekend, and I can even just play a couple days to kind of run it forward. You've seen the baby and everything. Let me kind of run it forward to record one of Xsane's work days. She hasn't been working a while. She's been taking a lot of time off, and then of course do the wedding episode. So thanks for watching. Leave me some comments, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, check out my other series I've got going, and you guys are great. This is Crystal signing off until next time.